Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the Golf Club 2019. Today we are going to be checking out Sports City Las Vegas by Pause Baird. Now Pause Baird is yet to feature on the channel. We've never come across any of his work before, so once again it's nice to come across new designers. He did design this on the PS4 and this course is located on spare desert wasteland somewhere between McCarran Airport and the Las Vegas Strip. So really looking forward to getting our teeth into this one. As you can see, fairways are normal, greens are firm and fast. Everything else, as always, is left in the hands of the golfing gods at default. We do have two tee options. We are going to be opting for the gold tees, which are played 7,207 yards. And as always, for the camera flyby purposes, pin set number 1. I do hope you fantastic subscribers and viewers are well. Thank you for continued support of the channel. Now let's get right into this one. It's a miserable day here in the Highlands of Scotland. It's currently -1 degrees and it's just slush and rain. Just wet and miserable and cold. But look at this, hole number 1, par 4, 477 yards. We are going to be making our tee shot across an American football field. So very creative opening hole. And it looks like it's going to be a dogleg left into a very tight green where if you're short, there's bunkers. If you're long, there's water. I have turned everything off for today's round once again. Tell you what, can we get a field goal here? Let's see if we can get a little bit of a field goal. Let's see if we can go right over the top with the goals here. Nice swing. Yay, I would say we managed that. The only thing is now I need a kick left in this fairway. Oh no, maybe shouldn't have went for the field goal, guys. As you can see, you're going to end up in the light rough.
Alright, you might be able to take a good swing at this. This is not bad for being in the rough.
So we should be able to make this. It looks like our ball's going to shoot to the left at our feet. Convinced that wind's got enough to bring us back round. Good contact. Probably going to be a little bit long in these firm, fast greens. But great recovery shot there after getting our field goal. But look at the runoff in the green there. It really took us away from the pin. And we've got a 14-foot putt. It's going to break aggressively to the left. Greens are 174. Is that going to turn? Oh, it does turn. It just turns a little bit too much. We do miss out on an opening birdie, but we are going to pick up a solid par here.
And a decent little putt.
Just as a plane flies by. Where's the golf etiquette there? And let's move on to hole number 2, which is a par 3, playing 165 yards. Once again, another nice looking hole. Looks like hotel building off there in the distance with a swimming pool. Very, very nice. If you're short, water's in play. If we're long, the bunker. It's another challenging looking green. I think we're just going to have to deal off this 7-iron. One touch. I'm just looking to land this. Let's go 2 touches at the front of the green. Just to hold. Hold the flat. I've pulled that. I know I've pulled it. And that is going to be way left now. And we're going to have a little tricky chip shot here. Dirty swing there. Horrible lie. Oh, look at these greens, man. So, world of trouble here. I'm going to loft this up a touch because I just want it to check a little bit. I didn't expect it to come out as hot as that, but we are going to have a putt probably about 6 feet
here,
just to make par. This is a tough putt from 6 feet. We read it well though, and we do walk away with par, fortunately. So poor swing there on that tee shot, but we are still level par. Hole number 3, par 4, playing 385 yards, and there's the swimming pool. You're going to get a really good close flyby look at it now. diving boards and everything there. It looks like this hotel building may well be in play here, and it's going to make our life difficult. So I really like how the designer has used the hotel for eye candy, but also as a hazard. Oh, I tell you what, I'm seeing a bank shot here. It's probably going to come off the top part of this building, but let's see if we can play a little bank shot here. Get it kicking up the fairway near the green, hopefully. Nice swing. Where this is going to land, nobody knows. We've took the gamble. Oh, where on earth is that one? That was really bizarre kicks. We're up there, but we are going to be in the heavy rough, unfortunately.
Deep stuff. This is the danger zone.
But imagine, I'm just going to deal off this one touch. 2, 3 touches actually. This should land off the green and hopefully make its way from the fairway onto the green. But once again, look at the way the green slopes. I don't know if we can hold this.
Great contact. Nice swing.
This should kick on. Come on. Come on, check up, ball. Oh, wow. Look at that, guys. That is absolutely brutal. Like I did say, it looked like it was going to run off.
And we're putting from
So tough.
28 feet out.
Tough green so far. Absolutely brutal. So 28 footer up 1 foot. Should turn slightly to the right. Have I played that firm enough? Have I played? Oh no! I don't know if that would have dropped. Didn't have the line. But we are going to pick up our third birdie off the round. And we are going to remain at level par. So quite a challenging course so far, and I'm enjoying it. I love playing challenging courses.
Take your best shot.
But like I've said previously, guys, turn off these things that I've turned off. Your shots feedback, your lie grid, the wind, the aiming reticle, because it really improves your game when you reintroduce these things back in. But hole number 4, long par 4, playing 518 yards. Now coming into the desert wasteland. It's another challenging looking green. I tell you what, a stronger wind and we could be in trouble. Might not reach that. And I tell you, is it out of bounds? Is there is an out of bounds up there by the hotel. So I'm just looking to keep this below the wind and allow the wind to take us back round.
Great contact.
Sounded like a good swing. Right over the top of that building, and hopefully it runs out well for me on this fairway. Should have a really good line of sight. Probably still going to be about a 5 iron into this green.
Looks like we're about 220 yards out.
It's giving me a 2 iron. Certainly not playing that. Come down to the hybrid. I think the ball's going to shoot to our left here. The wind's going to take it left as well. Just going to loft this up. Good strike. I doubt we're going to hold the green here. No, just trickle into the light rough once again. But a lot of tricky shots into the green here. Gonna have to loft this up. It's got a chance. It's got a chance. Oh. Just miss out on a birdie with a chip shot there. We've got another tap in.
Nice putt.
For the par. And we do remain
Stay at even par.
at level par through the front 4 holes.
Coming off a par on the last.
Very rare that I'm level par by this time of the game. Or the round. Hole number 5. Par 4, played 300 yards. So we've went from one extreme to the other, a monster par 4, into a par 4 that could well be drivable. But really nice looking course, really like the layout. I think driver is going to be too much here, and I don't want to trickle off that green. So we're going to take the 2-wood, probably going to come up a little bit short here, but we're going to deal off this. See if we can get it running up that fairway and leaving us a little flop or a chip shot. Should run on well for me. Does come up short. Should be a little chip shot, I would imagine. So 16 yards out. Once again, a lot of work to do in these greens. Certainly want to land that to the left. Should really start to turn. Wow. How on earth has that went so far past?
Here's a putt for birdie.
So look how difficult these greens are. I should have been closer than that with a chip shot. Not happy with that at all. Is that going to turn? Is that going to turn? Yes, it does. What a putt. We didn't see that due to the player's shoulder. But we do pick up our first birdie of the round and move to 1 under par. Hole number 6, par 5, playing 567 yards. Once again, it looks like we may have a dog leg left. But look at the scenery here. The trees, the wasteland desert, the Las Vegas Strip, it all combines very, very nicely. I think I'm going to just have enough club here. I'm just going to have to play a touch of draw, fully loft this up, and just hope we don't run out of fairway here. We should come over the top of that building.
Whoa, you smashed that.
There we go. I'm just hoping we've got enough fairway to work with, and with the height we've put that up, it lands fairly quickly and comes down. Yeah, we've used that well. I've got no idea if we've got a shot through these trees though.
This one's looking to be around 240 yards out.
No. So we're kind of being forced to play. If there wasn't water there, I'd be taking that on, but we're going to have to come down. 5 iron. And just hope we've got enough fairway. I'm just going to loft this up a few touches.
I don't think this is going to get you there.
Should hold the fairway. Looks like we're going to have a pitch shot. Of course, forcing us to play it the way it wants us to. Looks like we've got a straightforward putt if we do hold the green here. That should check up fairly quickly the amount of loft. Oh wow, that is absolutely brutal, guys. These greens are not receptive at all.
Like about 18 feet from here.
There's no break in that at all. We've fortunately just held the green. I just hope I've kept my putt line straight. We have, and we do pick up our second birdie of the round and move to 2 under par with back-to-back birdies. Hole number 7, par 3, playing 235 yards. Once again, beautiful looking hole. Really enjoying the layout of this course, enjoying the challenge. Like I say, these greens are so tough. It may actually put a lot of players off, but I'm certainly enjoying the challenge here. We're going to have to loft up this 2 iron. Once again, look at the runoff we're going to get. I'm just looking to land this fairway or front of the green and let it work its way down there. The wind doesn't normally affect this 2 iron. The wind's not taking me back at all. We're on the drink here. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. Wind didn't turn me back round at all there. That was a poor shot from me. I think we're going to have to flop this. 18. So we are going to be looking at our first bogey of the round unless we put this in. I need to get this close. Oh, come on, game. How on earth is it going as far as that with the lie I had? That ball was buried.
26-footer.
Oh, wow. So this is for the bogey. Looks good. We do manage to salvage a bogey there.
Long putt.
And we do drop back down to 1 under par after that poor tee shot
Keep an eye on that wind. Could come into play on
and
this
flop
hole.
shot. But look at the helicopter here. That is another cool feature. And hole number 8, par 4, playing 486 yards. This looks like it's going to be another challenging tee shot. Downhill, tight fairways. But just listen to that wind echo through the course. It's really, really cool. Probably got an 8-mile-per-hour wind here, so we can set this down the right hand side, just aiming at this bunker and just hoping the wind takes us back round.
Now that was a swing.
Yeah, gonna find the left centre of the fairway here. Should kick forward, and that's gonna leave us probably a 7 or 8 iron into this green.
All right, and we are about 160
iron.
yards or
Let's
so
see.
from the pin.
Due to the firmness of the greens and the way things are going, I'm clubbing down, and I'm really looking at just de-lofting this and landing this on that uphill slope and hopefully let it work its way up the green. Good strike. Should work its way up towards the pin for me. Good yardage, just went slightly more to the left than I allowed for.
All right, 14
But we are
feet
pin
to
high
the
from 14 feet.
Well, this
Should
one
turn
is a
back,
chance
should
drop.
turn back.
Ouch.
Oh, it didn't turn back at all.
All right,
That had
short
2
little putt
breaks
here.
turning back, as you can see, and 1 going the opposite direction. Wow. So
Well
unfortunate
done.
there not to pick up birdie, but we'll take it on the chin and move on.
1 under for the round.
And we do remain 1 under through the first 8 holes. So, hole number 9, final hole
Coming
of the
off
front
a
9.
par on the last
Par
one.
4,
Let's see what
playing
happens
376 yards. Tee shot's going to be across the water. I don't think we're going to be able to play driver here, so this, it sounds a short hole on paper. But after seeing a flyby, it's going to be a lot more challenging than it suggests. Certainly can't hit driver. I think we're going to have to play 2 iron because we are downhill here. And I'm just looking to play a bit of draw, hopefully counteract this wind a bit. Just find
Solid
fairway.
swing.
I think we've played that well. Should have enough fairway to work with here. And that is a well played tee shot. We arguably could have played 2 wood there, now I see it.
Okay, we're sitting at
Maybe a bit on the
around
safe side there, but we
110
have left
yards to the pin.
a wedge. Wind is going to take us round. Green slopes off. This should be right at the pin. This should kick out well for me. Come on. Decent approach shot.
All right.
But like I say, it's so hard to get close to these pins the way the designers create these greens and the approach shots into them. I'm just going to tap this because if I play this too firm, this ball's going to just disappear away to the right here. Tell you what. Oh, what a putt that is. An element of luck involved there, but what a putt that is for our 3rd birdie of the round, and we move back to 2 under par. So a very challenging front 9 here.
Let's have a nice clean.
Hole number 10, it's another monster par 4. Gizo playing 561 yards. Nice water fountain there, very cool water fountain. going to be a dog leg. Oh, I may have just seen a gap in between that two buildings there. Whether or not we're going to be able to execute that, I don't know. But there's the airport off in the distance. So let's have a look at this. I'm sure I see a shot. That one may just make it a little bit more difficult. So I'm just trying to fade this back. Try to get over the top of here, and we're trying to fade this across the building. Is it going to get on the fairway? I need this to kick out. Oh, it does kick out. We've played that really, really well. And we've really made this par 4, this monster par 4, relatively short now. So there you go, guys. A little tip for you. That comes back from the Tiger Woods days, that. So it's playing 107 yards. Just going to loft it up a touch because these greens are firm. Wind should start to bring us back.
I like the way this is tracking.
Yeah, that was the only problem. These greens are absolutely...
Okay, you're on the green with a...
It's like landing the ball on concrete. 19 feet past there. Wow. I would like to see what our pitch mark was. I think our pitch mark was just at the flagstick there. Look at that, just to the left in the second box. Is that going to turn? It is. It's another fantastic putt.
Wow,
Your putting's got to be in top form here, guys, to score well on this course, unless you guys are going to manage to get closer to pins than I am. But we move to 3 under par. Hole number 11, par 5, playing 631 yards. Is this a baseball field we're coming across here? Certainly looks like it. I'm not sure if that is just meant to resemble a baseball field. Be interesting to see if the designer watches this and lets us know in the comment section. But once again, very cool hole. Dogleg left. I like that bridge taking you from the fairway across to the green. I don't think we're going to reach this green in 2. So just allowing this tee shot to be pushed back by the wind.
Tee shot's looking good here.
And hopefully we have a line of sight for a layup. If we had a stronger wind, you could probably, a favourable tailwind, you could probably attack this in 2. But we're not going to be able to. Just going to come down to the 5 hybrid. Hopefully that wind holds us up. No, brings us round. It should be a pitch shot. Just going to use most of the fairway here. These par 5s are not the easiest. Come down to the 9 iron. In fact, I'm going to come down to the pitching wedge because the way these greens have been playing, it's absolutely brutal, the runoff. I fully expect that wind to hold us up a touch. Should run out well for us here. Wow. So that has really not been consistent with the rest of the greens. That just stopped stone dead. I think it maybe bounced a yard or 2. It really come up short there, disappointingly. Oh, we just miss out on the birdie there.
I'm so angry. That was going to be excellent.
Good effort. And we are just going to tap that in for the par. But really bizarre how that pitch shot just stopped stone dead there. So, let's move on to hole number 12, which is par 4, playing 397 yards. But once again, lots of eye candy in this course. It really is a nice looking course. The greens are very challenging. Some of the pins are absolutely brutal. And look at this. I like the way he sloped the green off into that bunker if you don't play a good shot here. Certainly can't play driver here. So 2 wood. It's going to loft it up. Wind's really going to move us to the left. This is a dangerous tee shot here, man. You don't get your calculations right here, you're going to be in the water. Looks like we've played this just well enough, and hopefully we've got enough fairway to work with here. Oh, what a horrible kick. Fortunately, we're not in the water, but that was not the nicest of kicks. We are in the heavy rough, so we're going to have to go probably 8-iron here, because this is not a nice lie. Just going to do well to get par here. Bunker could be in play.
Solid swing.
Heavy contact. Should kick onto the green, but we're going to have a mammoth putt. Once again, the runoff in the greens just seems to take you away from each and every single
22
pin.
feet from the cup.
Look at this, we've landed a little bit lucky here. This is just about keeping your putt straight.
This one could go.
Oh, and we rattled that in, and we're very fortunate to get birdie there after the tee shot, but we do move to 4 under par, and I've really had to earn this 4 under, let's be honest. Hole number 13, par 3, playing 207 yards. So we've got a longer par 3 this time. And the designer's really recycling the first half of the course, the first front 9, which is really, really good. Looks like we just need to get this near the front part of the green, and we've got a straightforward putt here. There's no break. Certainly don't want to be left. So just lofting this up a good bit. Good execution. That wind should take us round. Tell you what, this is a hole-in-one opportunity, this. We're probably going to come up short of the hole. Or are we? Oh my goodness, I tell you what, it got a lot closer than I had aimed for. 4 feet short, and we are rewarded with the simplest of birdie putts there, and we do move to 5 under par. But yeah, the designer was never going to run out or go over the plant meter here the way he's recycled the course, because we're now back at the first part. I wonder if there's shared greens and fairways. I don't think we've come across any yet. But hole number 14, par 4, playing 427 yards. Once again, this is definitely a shared fairway. Don't think this is a shared green because we've played the green past that on the previous hole. But once again, look at the slope off here. This is another tough. I don't want to be too close to this concrete because I don't know where it's going to land. So we're going to have to aim over here, fully loft this up so we don't run out of fairway, and just hope that wind brings us back in. It should be bang on actually. We're going to have a really good line of sight into this green now.
Alright, we're right around 100
gap wedge
yards out.
downhill. Oh, look at these greens. We're on a slight slope here as well, so I'm really going to have to loft this gap wedge up. Oh, it's really, I think I've pulled that again, man. I have. So I have been pulling a lot of shots today. May well have been a fast. So let's see if we can get this close. I'm just going to have to basically fully loft this up. Just really attacking this pin. Tell you what.
Whoa.
Oh, come on. Where's the golfing gods?
Nice.
So unfortunate there. Any other day of the week that could drop. We are just going to pick up par there.
Well done.
We are going to remain at 5 under par.
Sitting at 5 under for the round.
With 4 holes to play. Hole number 15, par 4, playing 405 yards. Beautiful view here of the desert. Really like the bridge work there. So this looks like it's going to be another really difficult tee shot. Lots of houses. How many windows have been put in here on this hole? One of the larger greens. Let me see here what we do have to work with. Oh, I hate playing 2 wood. I think we're going to have to really draw this. Let's see how we get on with that. Is there an OB? That house is out of bounds, man. I think we'll come down to the 2 wood actually. Just apply a touch of drop. Just hoping to get over this bunker here and kick into the fairway. And we've achieved that. And that is a really good shot. And I really think we made the right decision there. So it's just going to set us up with a little pitch shot. I'm just going to de-loft this 2 touches, because remember the last time the pitch shot stopped stone dead.
This is looking good.
That should stop stone dead as well. No, it doesn't. Wow, it's really went about 12 feet past, which is very inconsistent greens here. So tricky downhill putt here, 12 feet down 3 inches. I just want to tap this. No, I've not allowed enough for the break. And that's probably went 10 feet past there. These greens are really, really challenging. This is just for par now. We read that putt well and we do manage to salvage a par, but I would have suggested that the designer made these greens normal, not firm.
Par on the last one. Let's see what happens here.
Because it is a very challenging... Oh, is this a driving range? Look at this. Clearly a driving range we're coming into now. Oh, wow. Really loving the creativity here. And like I say, the only downside that I can pick off is not for me, but for other golfers who maybe aren't as good at players as the top guys out there. Plenty of bunkers in play here. As the greens are really brutal and unforgiving. I think I'm going to have to come down here, guys, because I don't want to ricochet off one of these carts. Try to find the gap between the bunker.
Like
I've pulled that.
for you in this next one.
Clearly pulled it. Fortunately, we're not plugged, so I am pulling things left today. Just going to de-loft this. I'm hoping we've just got enough club just to carry that bunker and land it on the green, but it's never going to stop.
Not like in this one.
No, it's came up short. We've went from bunker to bunker.
No,
But really cool hole, actually. I've never experienced nothing like this before. So we're going to have a flop shot. This has just got to be delicate, to be honest. Should check up for me. Just like that. And we should salvage par.
Nice little 2-foot putt.
And we do remain at 5 under par.
And you're still right there at 5 under par.
2 holes to play. Hole number 17, par 4, playing 430 yards. This time we're coming back across the driving range. It looks like we're going to have a shot up over these rocks into an elevated green. Once again, brutal looking greens if you don't land the ball where you want to. I think we can hit driver. I'm just going to fully loft this. Tell you what, we are going to get a kick off it. We're going to get a kick off this cart path, but I'm going to fully loft this up and just hope that we get a favourable kick. Should have enough fairway to work with after the bounce. Yeah, it's going to set us up with a probably going to be a lob wedge, nice. Depending on the wind.
Looks like
it's going to be a sand wedge actually, but severe uphill. So I'm going to have to add on 7 yards, 17 yards. So wow, I think we're going to have to go pitch and wedge here, due to the wind as well. Come on. Oh, we're long. Ah, we're really, really long. I'm very surprised at that. Wow, 16 yards long there. That's insane. So once again, it's going to have to be a very delicate flop shot. Look at the greens. Really runs off again. Just looking to land this about this area. Played it well. That should be a straightforward putt. There should be no break in this putt.
Shot there. Nice. This one is saved par.
And we do salvage. Yet another par. Scrambling's been good today. It's had to be. I've got no idea how well I've played or how tough this course is. Hopefully some of you guys who go out there and play it can give me some feedback. But look at this for a beautiful final hole. An island green. Downhill elevation, grandstand out in the water. This is like target golf here, beautiful. .184, 174 with the wind in our favour. I'm really going to have to loft this up. It looks like if you just hit green, you're going to be rewarded.
This is looking decent.
Should land fairly quickly. The height it's coming down. Just holds the green. Are we going to have a straightforward putt? I don't know. It certainly suggested we would. A little 24 footer. Just got to keep your putt line straight here, guys, or relatively straight. Looks like we're going to hold that for the birdie. Maybe rattled that in with a bit too much pace, but there you go. Sports City, Las Vegas, 6 under, 7 birdies, 1 bogey. Very good course, very enjoyed it. I think the only thing is letting it down was the greens. I would have suggested that instead of the firm greens, it should have went normal, especially with the pace and the way he designed the greens. And for that, I'm going to give it a 4-star. But I tell you what, fantastic course. You certainly don't want to miss this course. You will have a lot of fun playing it. It's going to get a favourite. And that is going to be a 4-star for me. But that is it for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.